Alrighty, you all. So I'm back. So let me get comfortable because I want you guys to just really take this in and bask in this beautiful, bountiful, prosperous, and just amazing energy. This what a time. What a time to be alive. What a time to to take control of your mind and to truly believe in yourself and to truly believe in your creator. So like I said, I want to share this testimony with you all. So over the weekend, when I wasn't on here making a video or venting my thoughts on Twitter. By the way, go and follow me on Twitter if you aren't already at Lovely Fly Shy. I'd love to have you and connect with you. Okay, back to the point. So over the weekend, I had been convicted to go ahead and start applying for some jobs. Now, honestly, you guys, I did not want to apply for no job. I was like, gosh, I was just like, dang, it takes so long. And being a Leo and being a woman, if you will, patience isn't my strong suit. But that's what this experience that I'm going through now is about too, partly, that is. But anywho, I was just like, man, this is just too strenuous. And, I really don't want to work in nobody's job, Lord. I want to do my purpose. I want to, bask in my greatness. I want to walk in my purpose, everything like that. But, God has a way of just showing us to just truly just surrender and to trust in the power greater than the power that is within us. Although we are very powerful, our creator is just ever powerful and almighty, right? So anywho, I got a hit, and a job had reached back out to me and was like, hey, do you want to schedule a virtual interview? So I'm like, yeah. So I scheduled it for today. And so long story short, I get on the Zoom and it wasn't working. Like, I had waited because I got in like 5 minutes early. My time to get in was like at 1:30, but I got in around 1:25. Like, I joined the chat, and no moderator had come on at all. So I'm just sitting there, and I was growing a bit anxious and frustrated because I was just like, man, like, I want to do this interview, because it took up a lot of energy. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of energy to the point where I'm depleted, but, in the midst of spiritual warfare, the enemy will do anything to try to stop us from propelling forward and to try to keep us stagnant and in our situations, in our turmoil, So it took a lot of energy and willpower on my behalf to get up and go about myself and say, you know what, no, I'm gonna persevere. I'm gonna keep trying to get in this interview or to join this chat so I can have my interview, Well, long story short, it wound up not working. Like, nobody had got on the call at all. So I was pissed. So I had logged off after waiting. It was like 20, I want to say about 20 minutes that I had waited in total, and no one had came on. So I was just like, oh man, this sucks, So my thoughts, of course, the struggle, the mental struggle that we can have when it comes to our worldly circumstances, those thoughts of what are we going to do next? Where are we going to go next? This and that, like these thoughts and these questions that we're asking, it begins to tug and weigh heavy on our hearts. So I fed in and I gave credence to the feeling for just a moment. And I heard clearly God say, you must not know who I am. In that moment of me worrying about, oh my gosh, well, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? I'm facing eviction right now. Yes, Lord, I've been doing what you have asked of me in terms of conquering and controlling my mind and my thoughts, and doing my best to what is the word I'm looking for? Excuse me. See the devil trying to take this testimony from me, but we shall proceed. Hold on, you all. I'm trying to I can't even think of the word, but like I'm trying to push the negative thoughts away, and I'm trying to fight them off and things like that, but sometimes it's a struggle, but God was like, you must not know who I am. You must not know what it is that I can do. You must not know what it is that you can do, that you are capable of doing. And I was like, no, that's not it, God. I'm being strong. I'm enduring. I'm standing still. I'm doing my due diligence. So in the midst of that, I get a phone call, and lately I haven't been answering my phone for people, y'all. I haven't been talking to people. Like, I don't know if this is just a part of the journey. Once you're just, going through those different phases and levels of awakening, where you just, you don't really want to be bothered with folk, especially folk that ain't on your level, that don't know where you coming from. Half the stuff that I talk about, you will talk about it to one of these low vibrational beings or these low frequency beings, and they'll just look at you like it's something wrong with you. like it's something wrong with you for wanting to do something, better with your life and with yourself, that type of thinking, right? So, like I said, I get this call, and I almost started not to answer it, but I did. And it was I don't know if she was the moderator or she was somebody from Human Resources. I don't know if that was who I was supposed to meet on the Zoom call or not. But she was from Human Resources, and she called, and she's like, yeah, can I speak to Shira Love? And I was like, yeah, this is her. And she goes, yeah, so we seen that you were in the interview today, and I looked over your application, and I see you have, a strong background. I have a really, I've worked good jobs. Before I fell into the traps I fell in, you all, I had good jobs, but that's beside the point. She's just like, yeah, I looked over your resume, and, I just want to give you a rundown on the position and, the requirements and what we are expecting. And, she let me know the hourly, how many hours. It's part-time, but it's 35 hours per week. So, can't win for losing, but I'm thankful and grateful anyways, because we can't lose. We done lost enough, we are winning now. So let me rephrase that. We can't win for winning, right? We got to continue to win no matter what. So anyways, so long story short, she ran that down, and she was like, yeah, so would working holidays, weekends, and nights, would that be a bother to you? Do you have any schedule restrictions? I was like, nope, not at all. I have open availability. Next thing I know, she goes, well, we're going to be offering you the position, and I'm going to be sending you over your offer letter via email within the next 10 to 15 minutes. You guys, when I tell y'all I was like shooketh, I was shooketh, because I was not on that Zoom call. I didn't meet with no interviewer at all. I had my attempts of trying to get on, but I had never, my attempts were, they failed to no avail, right? And so I was like, look at God. And then my thoughts, immediately went back to what God asked me, not 15, excuse me, but maybe 5 or so minutes prior to her call. You must not know who I am. And I'm just like, whoa. So it gets deep. It gets real. There's been so many supernatural things happening, in my life lately that, I'm prepared, you know, because I've waited for this moment for so long in my life. I've waited for this breakthrough, and I've just waited to get to this stage and in this phase. I wouldn't call it a phase. I would call it a stage. You know, it's a season in my life where I have truly discovered me, you know, and I know who I am because I am, right? And wow. Are we asking for the right things, people? Because, you know, one of my biggest prayers and I'm seeing the actual manifestations of them all, you know, coming into fruition now, but I'm asking God for the energy to go on, the energy to defeat the daily spiritual attacks that may come up against me. I ask God for the strength to endure. You know, I ask God for endurance so that I can match the energy in the fight that may potentially come up against me, whether spiritually or physically, you know? And it's just all starting to come into fruition now. And in this life, this thing here called life is beginning to make so much sense, you guys. So much sense. Like, it's just like, wow. But yeah, like, ask God to continue to make those visions of yours a reality. You know, give you the strength to, you know, bring that out of you. It's already within you. If you see it, you can achieve it. You know? But yeah, so I go in tomorrow and I go and do like the onboarding process and everything, and I'm happy because I was literally just kind of almost, you know, not going through a breakdown. Of course, I'm stronger than that. But, you know, we go through daily tussles with the enemy, you know, trying to steal our time, set up distractions and stumbling blocks, and, you know, just trying to make us, you know, lose our faith and our hope in ourselves and the life that is upon us and the greatness that awaits, you know. And it's a tussle. But I'm telling you, this journey is just beautiful. When you really, really trust and you have faith in thyself, in the Most High, creator of all things, you shall prosper. You know, I'm grateful for this job. You know, I'm not saying that this is the end all be all for me. It definitely isn't. I have a divine, royal, high calling governing over my life. I have been destined for greatness since I was in diapers, since I was a baby. Like, for real. Like, and God is making it plain. He is making it clear. So, but aside from all that, you guys, I don't know, I'm kind of in awe though. Like, see, it's when you appreciate the small things that it opens you up for the blessings and the abundance that awaits you, and that can supersede all of those things that you were so grateful for, you know? So I'm just thankful and grateful that I have this energy, this will, the confidence, the courage to come before you all and present to you my life, my journey of being who I was called to be. And this was just a wonderful testimony that I wanted to share, because it was like, wow, like, if that wasn't God, that lady was on the phone like she actually seen me. Like, she was like, I was like, this can't be real. Like, girl, I did not have no interview with you. Like, you did not see me on no interview. Do y'all, like, are y'all getting this? But God, you know. So I'm just thankful. I am thankful. I really am. I declared and decreed in advance when God woke me up at 2:21 a.m. this rising, that this week was going to be prosperous. And it has not failed thus far. So I'm very happy. But yes, you guys, so I'm going to end it here. You know, I just want you guys to stay uplifted, hopeful, keep your faith, whether you believe in God, whether you're religious, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Buddhist, whether you're this, whether you're X, Y, Z or that. You know, as long as you believe in a creator, you believe in your higher self, you believe in whatever you believe in that is powerful, that is strong, and that can conquer and defeat any negative energy or entity that comes up against you or attempts to, thinking that it's going to destroy you, that it's going to stop you from doing what you were called to do. So again, I don't think I finished on my sentiment, but let me, you know, just piggyback and, you know, recap it. But, you know, this isn't the end all be all. Yes, it's the 9 to 5. But you know what? I'm thankful and grateful because I'm not out here robbing, stealing, or killing. And I'm not out here doing nothing illegal, you know, risking my freedom or anything. You know, I am really changing my life. And I am a work in progress. And I'm very thankful for the path and the journey that I am on now. You know, I know that this job will give me the opportunity to not only begin, you know, cleaning up some of the debt that I'm in, so that I can fulfill my wishes. And, you know, once it is time for me to, you know, get back into permanent and more suitable housing, that it'll be of my preferred desire, which is a home for my children and I, you know. And so that's why I know that I need to do the backhand stuff, which is, you know, fixing up my credit and paying off debt, things of that nature. You know, you have to prepare. You have to prepare early. And that's not, you know, that's not, oh my gosh, here I am getting tongue-tied again, but I don't know. I just kind of got lost in thought. But I will end it here though, you guys, by just saying thank you. Flaws and all, mistakes and all that I have allowed you all to see, and how, you know, you guys have followed me on this journey. I just thank you for accepting me for who I am, because you all do not understand how hard it was for me to get to this point, to have this confidence, this comfortability,